Well, hello there, Amanda here.
And Chris Lavelle.
And you're watching the Crush Method Show. And this week we are talking about money mindset mastery.
Ooh, money mindset. Does that make you nervous, maybe?
Well, I know it definitely did when I was starting out my business in a big way. My brain really got wrapped up in how can I charge that much? Is anybody going to pay for this? How can I do this? I don't know if I can do this.
Well, I think everybody, Prince or Pauper, has some kind of money mindset issue. I have yet to come across someone that doesn't have some belief around money. Good or bad, I guess technically even no judgment in that, but they have some kind of thoughts around money that are a result of how they were raised, their experiences, what they were taught. And now that kind of predisposes them to think only in certain terms around money. And a common one is scarcity around money.
Absolutely. And I've worked enough as a coach to recognize a lot of thought patterns in how people tend to approach things and think about things. And, as a coach, really my role is to help people move past roadblocks and move past the blocks that are in the way of their goals and what they want to really achieve. And what I've learned is that money mindset blocks are really just like any other block. And in that there's scarcity blocks and abundance blocks. And you often believe, if you believe that you have a scarcity of money, you also often believe you have a scarcity of time and a scarcity of friends and a scarcity of relationship and scarcity of love and scarcity, it's
a whole lot of limiting beliefs around how little of something there is.
There's like a lot of a little.
Oh, it's like there's only one pie. I better go get my slice of pie before somebody gets my pie.
Exactly. So it's like money is just kind of thrown in with all of that. But there's also a lot of negative rhetoric, I guess you can say, about money, like money being the root of all evil, and a lot of, belief system, societal belief system about money that really reinforces this mindset. So, before we go too much further, obviously we're not giving any financial advice, but just in case it was like not obvious, this is not financial advice.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, talk to a professional.
Please.
We are mindset coaches. My goodness. We bought a certification. We don't even have accreditation from a university or something. Why are you listening to us?
We're not giving you financial accounting advice.
God.
We're not giving you financial accounting advice at all. Go talk to a financial accountant or a tax specialist, a professional in those areas. But if you're here around mindset around money, particularly as it relates to your coaching business, well, then we got you right here.
We're
your folks for that.
For sure. So, I think the thing is that when we went to go and start a business, we really, really underestimated just what a big role this whole way we looked at money would play out. And I know I, for sure, was somewhat prepared for the fear of lack. I was somewhat prepared for that because, we came from kind of modest upbringings, and we were already pushing the envelope a bit with what we were doing with our corporate careers.
That's right.
And, we worked pretty hard doing the college career thing, and then getting the fancy pants jobs and the nice titles and all that kind of thing. Like, we kind of did pretty good, coming out of our graduating class in high school.
We did better than you would have thought, given our beginnings.
We did pretty good. But then when it came to stepping into entrepreneurship, I was already somewhat prepared for the fear of lack, and I was already somewhat prepared for the fear of not having enough.
Oh, as you may recall, from my family's experiences growing up, I was all about, whoa, no, we don't go into business for ourselves. That's dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah. You don't do that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly where we started
from. There were some strong emotional discussions in the marriage.
I might have had a few little blocks around this very topic.
Yeah, we had some good talk.
Yep.
But you know what I didn't really anticipate, and this didn't show up for maybe more like a year and a half in, so after we quit corporate, after we were really into it, was the scarcity thing also shows up even if you've been successful. So I had done multiple six figures as a coach. I was generating revenue, and I still had like this scarcity kind of coming up. But what it was more of a revolving door issue. So the revolving door issue shows up for a lot of business owners, and like nobody talks about this. This is so taboo, and I'm so excited to post it on the internet. Oh my God, you have no idea. Like seriously. So Mike Michalowicz was really the trailblazer. I'm really just channeling Mike Michalowicz. Read his book Profit First.
Oh, very good book. It'll shift your mindset a lot.
Highly recommend that anybody thinking about going into business do read this book, because he really calls out in his book, and I'm glad he did. Because I had this very experience, that when you go to like the networking groups or you go to the masterminds, everybody's talking about like revenue numbers. They're talking about, oh yeah, you know, I got this
Revenue's
big contract.
up 20%.
I made all these sales. I did great. It was awesome.
They only talk about that revenue number.
They don't talk about how they're wringing their hands and how they're holding their head in their hands at night, really worried because it turns out that they have no cash flow. And so cash flow is like, how is your expenditure rate compared to your cash collection rate?
Yep.
And like a lot of businesses, they struggle, like they won't tell you any of this at the networking.
It comes in one hand and goes right out the other hand.
Oh no. So for us, like we did overextend ourselves in the beginning, and
we had that experience. Yep.
You know, we're speaking from scars. We've recovered, not open wounds.
That's right.
But you know, we maybe joined an extra mastermind more than we should have, or we maybe had a extra high ticket coach than we could maybe afford at the time. And the thing is that we did it out of a good spirited intent to learn faster and implement faster and get results faster, which I'm super, super, super grateful for. But what we didn't know was what we didn't know at the time, which was that profit should come first, which is what we learned from Mike Michalowicz.
Absolutely.
Credit where credit is due.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike, for that.
Thank
we
you,
highly
Mike, for
recommend
that.
his book, Profit First.
We highly recommend
to help with this shift in perspective.
He did not put us up to this. We got
nothing for saying that. We just think it's a really good book. We recommend it to a lot of our clients. We've used it for years now in our own coaching business very successfully.
And it's not even about the accounting system, which is fine that he talks about.
It's
the mindset. And just recognizing that it's not enough to make money. It's you need to make money at a rate.
Profit.
At a rate, and have your expenses be at a rate that you're profitable over time.
That's how a healthy business has longevity.
Yes, exactly. But, you know, for a lot of the people that we work with, they're still thinking about building a coaching business, or they're still in the early phases of growing a coaching business, and they're still testing out an offer, or they're trying to figure out what that offer is. So we did a full-blown training in our community, the Coaches Plaza, where we talked about 3 big things. This was a fire training.
Oh, man. On the mindset topic, 3 big things around money mindset.
This was not your average mindset training. This was something real special.
There was cheering.
Yeah, like
over the internet.
Yeah, the comments went wild. They were practically audible comments. It was fantastic. But you know, we talked about some things in there that you're going to want to go and check out for sure, because I think that the whole mindset on money conversation is sometimes it's just like, it's so woo-woo, or it's
taboo.
So taboo, or it's so in the muck of like trying to be impressive with, you know, look at my jargon with my accounting numbers and impressiveness. And
or it's so in the boo-hoo because people are so scared about it and sad about it.
Yeah.
See
it's
all
just
that
like
woo-hoo, boo-boo.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I thought it was pretty good.
I was blown away by that. That was fantastic.
The crowd goes wild.
But when we did the training, which you should absolutely go check out, go to www.thecoachesplaza.com. We actually shared with you like 3 really big needle moving things that you can do with your money mindset that really shift the needle, especially if you're thinking about who you want to serve with your coaching and what your package might be. There's some big mindset things that we worked on this week that you should go and check out. So come join us in the Coaches Plaza. We really enjoyed having you. We'll see you again next week.
See you there, Coach.
Bye.